Welcome to Module 15 in the If Else with Bee tutorial. We are going to look at how to collect nectar or make honey when there are multiple nectars on a flower or maybe multiple honeycombs in one place. So let's take a look at what we would want our bee to do if we could use as many blocks as we wanted to. I see we're limited to 10 here. But what if we weren't? What if we weren't? We would probably tell our bee, well, we need to move forward so we can get to all of these different flowers to start with. So let's say I move forward and I land on this flower. I could probably just get some nectar, right? Let's see. Run it. All right, so I ran the code, I got to the flower, I got the nectar, but I have a lot of other flowers to get to. So I guess I would probably want to move forward again, and that would probably get me to this flower where there are 3 nectars. This is a case where we want to repeatedly collect the nectar until there's none left. This bee wants to get everything it can out of each flower. So in order to do that, a really neat block that we're being introduced to is while nectar is greater than 0. We can put that here, and while there is still some nectar left, while the nectar is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, any number greater than 0, then we'll go ahead and get the nectar. And then as it updates, maybe we land on the 3, we get some nectar, so it becomes 2. This code will kind of repeat this block and check the condition. Is 2 greater than 0? It is, so we'll get some more nectar. And then that will deplete the nectar from the flower a little bit more. We'll have to check, is 1 greater than 0? It is. We'll get some more nectar. That will leave 0 nectar on the flower, and we'll check, is 0 greater than 0? That, of course, is false, right? 0 is equal to 0. It's not greater than 0. That will break us out of this repeating while loop, and our code will move on to whatever is below the while loop. In our case, we'll probably keep moving forward, right? I think so. Should we see how this goes? Let's run. Okay, so it worked for our first 2 flowers. We repeatedly took nectar until there was none left, and then we moved forward. So we need to keep going and collecting nectar. Here we're landing on a flower that has 2 nectars. Couldn't we just do the same thing, right? While there is still nectar on the flower, get some nectar. Okay. So if we wanted to do that, let's see how that works. So do we kind of see, we're getting a message that we need to collect the right amount of nectar? Yeah, we're not done yet. We've only made it to 3 flowers so far. Do we kind of see a pattern? What if, for example, we took this get nectar and put it in one of those while loops? So even here, as long as there's nectar on the flower, we want to get nectar. Are you starting to see a pattern? Do we kind of see this visual pattern? Blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink. Move forward. While nectar is greater than 0, do get nectar. Move forward. While nectar is greater than 0, get nectar. Move forward. While nectar is greater than 0, get nectar. We're definitely repeating this. So the question is, how many times should we repeat it? We're probably just going to do that for every flower, right? Well, that's something maybe you can think about for your code. I would say there's more than one way to solve it. But basically, you want to get yourself through all of these flowers. Then you're probably going to have to make a turn, right? We'd have to turn right. And then you'd be facing the direction to do kind of the same thing with the honey. are the honeycombs. So you could check after you turn right, and you'd probably want to repeat this as well. Maybe we would move forward and check, is the honey greater than 0? Are there more than 4 honeycombs here? And if there are, then I guess we need to make some honey, right? So one suggestion I would have is you could keep going until there's no path ahead anymore, couldn't you? So maybe that would be a good way to repeat your code. As long as you are still able to move forward, if there's still a path ahead, then you move forward 1 block, and for every block you land on, if there is honey, if honey is greater than 0, then you make some honey. So see how that works. Oh, and make sure you have to figure out how you're going to repeat these blocks up here. That's kind of a one step that this video is leaving up to you. But hopefully this will help you solve the challenge and make all the honey your little bee would like to make. Have fun.